Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use HTML, well, how to do all the basics in HTML. Um, there's obviously a lot you can do with it, create web pages, but in this video I just wanted to get down the main structure and focus on the key points and all the stuff that you need to know before you can start making web pages. So the first thing you're going to want to do is download, I'd advise downloading Sublime, which you can use to make web pages. You can use it for HTML. So you should go onto sublimetext.com and click on download for Windows, and then open that, and you'll be greeted by once you open it, you'll be greeted by a blank page where you can start entering your HTML code. So the main thing for HTML that you really need to know about is tags. And what tags are, they they basically change the functionality of text that's entered between them. So if you enter text in between like a heading tag, it will make that text into a heading. It will make it bold and big, and you've got different types of heading tags. You've got H1 tags, H2, all the way up to I think it's H5, and H5 is the smallest, and H1 being the biggest. So there's a lot of functionality. You've also got like paragraph tags and lists and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I just want to focus on the basics for now. Tags always have to be closed. So I'll show you an example. The tag that you need in every HTML document, regardless of what you're doing, is HTML tags, and you open them. So you've got the sharp brackets, and then in between that you type in HTML. That's an open tag, and then underneath that you can do a close tag. So you do a open bracket again / HTML, and that's a close tag. So you always have to put that / with the close tag, and with the open tag it's just literally HTML. So yeah, that's how you open and close tags. And like I said, you do need HTML tags regardless of what you're doing, because that will define the page as an HTML. And also, what you can also do, if you save your document quickly, um, so I'll call this basic uh, .html. You always have to put .html, so your computer knows that's an HTML document, and save. And they actually change color. So that's a really cool feature about Sublime, is that it color codes like different tags. So HTML tags, they're pink or like purple, whatever you want to call that. But you've also got different colors for some of the other tags as well, and it makes it a bit clearer. So you can just literally look at a piece of code, and you know exactly what it does based on the colors. So that's really useful. And also, what you need is header tags. So you open a head tag, and then again, like I said before, close it, and then if you in between that you can put a title of your actual web page, which will appear on the browser at the top. So I'll call this again basic web page, and then when I open this in Chrome or whatever browser I'm using, it will be titled basic web page. And then also, another key point about HTML when you're making your web pages is you need body tags, and this is where all of your main code will go. So this is where all of your text will go, all of your titles and that kind of stuff, like tables. Literally all the content that you can see on the page is inside the body tag, so they are very important as well. Um, so what you're seeing now is a very basic structure of an HTML web page. Like I said, in this video I just wanted to cover the basics. This is kind of like HTML 101. Like I said, you've also got other things that you can do with it. So I'll add a bit of flair to this page. So like I said, you can have H1 tags, which are the biggest heading tags. So I'll call this again basic web page, and then close it. Use my / in there, and then underneath that a P, which is a paragraph tag, and this is where all of your text will go. So I'll put this. This is my very first web page. Full stop. Close P tag, and I can save that. Access it again. 2 seconds. And if I look for that web page, it should be here in Web Portal. Basic, open it in Google Chrome. And there it is, basic web page. There's a h1 tag, well, the text that was in between the h1 tag, and there's the text that's in between the p tag. So like I said, this is a very basic